Hi guys! So, favorite time of the month, our Bargain Bead Box finally came. It was late this month due to some back ordering on shipping because of the coronavirus, so everything's a little behind. But it's finally here. So excited. I just got mine today, so I'm shooting this so you can all see what it is. And this is my favorite subscription. It is excuse me, it is $17.95 a month, and you usually get a shipment that's worth about $50 to $60 worth of stuff. It's a ton of stuff for $17.95. So best subscription out there. It is fabulous for new beaders because you get basically everything you would need to make some projects now. So favorite subscription. It always comes in this teal mailer, and that $17.95 includes shipping. So it's just a flat $17.95 to your door. So this is one of my favorite ones out there. You always get some gemstones in every one you get, and I think we're getting a few more than normal this month because of the back ordering of gemstones. So let's get into this. So it always comes in this teal mailer. Sometimes it's shiny and sometimes it's not. And you always get a sheet in it that has your product guide, and then it usually has a note. So it says this month's theme is Earth, and it tells you, first, our sincere thanks for your patience this month. We truly appreciate you. This April we are celebrating Earth Day with a palette devoted to the natural beauty of jasper, from the deep red-brown of brecciated jasper to picture jasper's warm tan hues. There's so much to love in these beautiful earthy tones. Handmade lampwork beads are another highlight, along with blue, green, and silver accents to complete this month's nature-oriented look. So that's great. They always send you a little description of stuff, and I always love to read those because whoever puts them together is very talented with their words. You also usually get a 30% off coupon every month. This month their coupon is 35% because of the back ordering, and it'll be valid through May 15th on their sister site of beadboxbargains.com. And I just put a few orders in there. I was bad. Okay, and then they also have a contest where you can win $25 if you enter a photo of a creation that you made featuring the beads in this shipment with them on Facebook. So that's always great to win free money. Then on the reverse side, there's always a key. So it tells you what you've got in it. Most of their metals are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. It's going to tell you out to the side here what they are. Not all of them, but most of them are. They try and find very good things. So, and it says the approximate retail value of this shipment is $63. So that's great for $17.95. All right. So we're going to get into this. We'll go one by one, and I'll bring this list back periodically. Sorry about the crinkling. I always save this tissue paper too, if I can get it undone without ripping it all apart. You can tell that they've wrapped them really fast this month to get them out because it's usually nicer. They usually wrap their tissue paper a lot nicer than this. But obviously, they really wanted to get them out this month. So, it always comes in this organza bag too. And I always save these two for something else to re-gift with. They're so pretty. Okay. So now it says our first strand is a 15-inch strand of 6mm picture jasper rounds. Okay, so here we go. This is number 1. And this is picture jasper. And they're a tan brown color. They're very pretty. Very pretty. Oh, I like that one. That's a gray. So super pretty. gemstone beads. And it's a 15-inch strand, so that's always great. You get a lot of beads. So this is folded over. So that's number 1. Put that up there. Then number 2 is 6 pieces of 11 by 9 millimeter 4-loop Chandelier Components. And let me see if I can find those. Not those. These. Okay. So here are the Chandelier Components. I can get this bag open. And they are very pretty. I really wish they would have been double-sided, but I guess you could have 3 of them and glue them together. But there's those. Very pretty, though. So that's number 2. Number 3 is 2 sets of 20 by 31 millimeter toggle clasps. And these are heavy duty clasps. They're heavy. And they're huge. So, not sure exactly what I'm going to use those on, because they're really big. May not even use them as a toggle. Maybe we can use them as like a pendant holder. You can put your chain on either side here and hang a pendant from there. And this is sturdy. So, really pretty though. So there's those. Number 4 is 12 pieces of 13 by 9 millimeter textured floral drops. So give me just a second, I'll find those. Those are these. And I actually watched someone's today where all this stuff looked really, really small. And when I opened mine, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So, but they look like these. They say that they are floral drops, but they do not look floral-ish to me. That looks like a wheel. But they're still pretty, but it looks like a wheel. So there's those. And you got 12 of those. Then, number 5. Oh, sorry. Number 5 is a 15-inch strand of 8 millimeter brecciated Jasper round gemstone beads. So, let me find those. That are these. And these might be what held up the shipment. Not sure, but these are beautiful. They're a deep, deep brown with some tones of red in there too. Very pretty. See that red in there? They have very, very nice patterns in them. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful beads. Okay, and then number 6 is a 16-inch strand of 4x3 crystal Rondell beads in mint alabaster bronze. So, let me find those. Those are these. And these are gorgeous. I love them. So, these are totally my color. That's how those look. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Very beautiful. Can't wait to use those. Then, number 7 is 5 pieces of 16 by 14 handmade lampwork glass desert rain beads. Okay, so those are these. And they're very interesting beads. These are the handmade ones. And they've got these little dots on here looking like the rain. Those are really pretty. In fact, they're a lot prettier in person than I thought they would be based on the other person's video. So those are really pretty. I like those. They actually look more peachy to me. So then number 9 is 100 pieces of 4mm steel spacer beads in silver. So that's these. And actually, these are bigger than most of the steel spacer beads that I have. I have 2 and 3mm mostly. So, let's see. So, just as a comparison, these are the 4mm, and I just recently got some from BB Craft. Hold on, you're seeing my arm. And they're 3mm, and they're this size. So, it's quite a bit bigger. So, I don't have any of this 4mm. So, glad to have some of those. Oh, come back here, you little bead. They're running around. Oh, I missed one too. They're running around my bead mat. They decided they didn't want to go back in their bag. Okay. Number 10 is 30 pieces of 7 by 3mm fancy saucer spacer beads. And I actually have bought a bunch of these. So I already have a bunch in my stock, in my stash too. Because I love these. These are really cute spacer beads. So every time they put them on their website, I buy some more of them. But that's what those look like. They're really pretty. And they're in a saucer shape. But they're simple, but still textured, so they're pretty. Yeah, love those ones. Okay. Then, number 11 is 2 pieces of 32mm fancy cutout round focal beads. So, give me just a second. I'll find those. That's these. These are a lot bigger than I thought they were. They didn't look this big on this other person's video I watched. But they're really pretty too. So, oh, that's the back. Nope, that was the front on that one. So that's how they look. And you could use these as links and put jump rings in these, or as a chandelier finding, or whatever you wanted to do. I honestly was thinking of making kind of a pendant out of it. Chandelier finding pendant / connector. Connect my necklace on these two here, and then do some drops here. That'd be pretty. But, or those two there. Whichever one. But they're really pretty. I like those. So there's those. But just, I mean, just to show you how big, they're a lot bigger than I thought they were. They're bigger than my thumb. They're about 2 fingers wide. So, there's that. Then, number 12 is 42 by 33mm brecciated jasper and silver tone brass oval focal. So, this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's in its own little package here. But, like I say, I watched some of these earlier, and hers must have been zoomed way out because these looked so much smaller on hers. So, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I love the little silver accent here along the side. But there's that. And then, these are a little darker, but they still go well together. That's really pretty. I'm not normally a brown or a red fan, but I really do like the things that came this month. And they've been sending a lot of these pre-made pendants, which is awesome because you can just string them on some chain, maybe add a couple of beads, and then you've got a necklace right there. Especially if you have Coriana chain. Coriana chain is great for that. So, number 13 is 24 pieces of 8mm Sesame Jasper faceted round beads, and they're dyed apparently. So I think this is that, and these are kind of a coralish magenta color. They're more pink than they are red, but they're super pretty. I love those. Super, super pretty. So, those are beautiful. Okay, and then number 14 is 2 pieces of brass embellished glue-on bales. So I think I got a different one than most people did, because the one that I saw in the other person's video did not look like this, I didn't think. So maybe I got a different one. But they're like turquoise. And you could spread them out just a tad. Like that. And put something in there and glue it to it. And that would just make your whole piece look so much better. Oh, it had stuff in it. That's funny. I wonder if this one has stuff in it. Can't get my fingernail on that one. I've got fake fingernails on though, so that's to be expected. Let me see if I can get this out with a tool. You can just spread it apart like that, just a tad. And I was about out of frame there. And you can put something in there and glue it down. So those are really pretty. There's those. You got 2 pieces of that. Then, number 15 is 30 pieces of 6mm red Jasper matte round beads. So that was number 15. So that's these. And I honestly have no matte Jasper. I've never got matte. So this is interesting and different for me. And I'm going to have to say I like the shiny better. But, not that these aren't pretty, but I like the shiny. Because you see back there, the shiny versus this. I'm not really a matte fan. There's very few things that I think look good in matte. There are some, but not very many. So there's those. I'll have to find something to do with those. Then, number 16 is a 15.5 inch strand of 4mm synthetic turquoise round spacer beads. This was my favorite thing when I opened the package. I love turquoise. Turquoise is my favorite color. So I love anything to do with it. So there's those. And they're pretty. And I have lots of them in turquoise in bigger sizes. Although mine are a lighter color than this. This is a more genuine turquoise color. Although it still says it's synthetic. So, there's that. And last but not least, every month you usually get 1 meter of jewelry chain. So it's 3x4 and 2x8mm steel jewelry chain. It is lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. Last month they changed it up a little bit and gave us some beading wire instead of chain. And I kind of missed my chain. I liked my chain. I do like my chain. Chain is really expensive. Anybody who beads knows that. For a spool at Hobby Lobby, you're going to pay like $12. Whereas you get a dollar. You pay $1 for the chain you get from Bargain Bead Box. Even when you go and rebuy it, it's still $1. And you get a meter, which is about a little over 3 feet. So, and that's a really dainty one too. So it's very pretty. It's a very dainty chain. So I like that. I like the smaller chain versus the larger chain. Although I did just buy some larger chain to use as extender chain. But I love the small chain. So that's it. That was this month's box. I gotta say, it's not my favorite box because I'm not really a brown person. Although I really love these two. And this one, actually. But I also love all the silver findings. And even though I'm not a red and brown fan normally, I do really like this pendant and this strand. This is probably my least favorite. But that's just me. I'm not really a brown person or even a tan person. I loved last month's box. That was my favorite so far. So you can see there that I'm a girly girl. I like pink and blues and purples. My favorite are blues, obviously. Aqua and turquoise and teal. Those are my favorite colors. So, but I do still really like this month's box. I don't know if everybody's going to get different bales or not, but you'll have to see based on what you get. And I have heard that a couple of people are missing some from theirs. So, maybe they all do look like this. I don't know. But I really do like these bales. These are really cute bales. So, thank you for watching. Any of you who have previously subscribed and are returning, thank you for returning. I love showing the things that I get on YouTube. I need to get into doing some more finished jewelry updates and tutorials. I've had a lot of problems with my family lately. My mom was in ICU with kidney failure and yada yada. She crashed on the table and had to be intubated and had to have a central port put in and then had to have dialysis. But she is finally back home. She has to be on oxygen right now. Last time she had to too. This is her 4th kidney coma, basically. And we call them kidney comas because she just is not there. So, 5th. This is my 5th one. And this one was harder than most because I wasn't allowed at the hospital with her. So, I've never left my mom in the hospital by herself. I stayed every day. And I went to and from work to the hospital, from hospital to work. For the last time we were there for 16 days. And so this one was really hard because it was hard to leave her up there not knowing how she was and how her care was going and how people were treating her. And I'm really big on not leaving her alone to deal with that. And she sort of got really depressed too, thinking none of us loved her because we didn't visit. She wasn't aware of the coronavirus stuff when she went in. So it was kind of hard on her. But anyways, enough of my sob story. I am back home now. Well, I've been home, but I'm not worried about that as much. And my significant other isn't working, but I am. I work in the medical field, and so never got a break from mine. Could use for the vacation, but I'm not going to get one. But so I still work every day full time. And so that's been a little hard, but at least my mom's out of hospital and she's back home and I can stop doing so much worrying about that. We have been spending a lot of time with the kids and the family and playing games and stuff at home because, you know, they're bored. It's not fun to be quarantined from your friends at a teenage year. So, anyways, sorry about the long spiel. Thanks for watching, and any of you who watch this who haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and recommend my channel to your friends and family if you like it. So thanks for everything. Bye guys.